Hey, hi there, Aquarius. Welcome to my channel. I'd like to thank you for turning into those energies and influences that are coming through for your timeless reading. It applies to when you are drawn to watch it. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants. This is a condensed general reading. Please only take those portions that resonate with you. Okay, Aquarius, off camera to save time, I've done a protective blessing. I've meditated over and shuffled these cards just for you. Your first card. It's the general atmosphere. It's the background and the basis of the matter. The Five of Swords, Aquarius. This is air energy. It represents adversity and advice not to judge before you have all the information. It's using your intellect as a means of healing. It's never too late or too early to work things through, the emotions, and learn from them. And try not to let difficulties get you down. So stand up for clarity and uprightness. Let your knowledge bear fruit. And take note of the two swords on the ground. This means beware of making empty promises and unfounded assumptions. There may be not enough time to make important decisions. Could be over-exaggerated judgment and righteousness. There's a message here to swallow false pride and accept limitations before moving onwards and upwards. You may need to give up fighting and try something which you can win. There may have been someone banging his head against a brick wall and continue to fight, or you may be taking on something too big. You may need to acknowledge your limitations and go in a new direction. Take a step back and pull your thoughts together first and clear your head. You may need to face facts that you might have to swallow your pride to achieve an end. But if someone listens instead of argue, they will learn much. This can be keeping your feelings in check and thinking about what triggers you. The fives are the suit that introduce upsets and upheavals into the stability of the fours. It's having to deal with adversity and changes and making adjustments. This one with the smirk, they're unsympathetic. They could be gloating. This attitude suggests a domineering attitude in which they may fight feelings of deep inadequacy, and they're compelled to have a one-upmanship position in their relationships. They may have been bullying or had cutting remarks. Maybe some ridicule might have been his weapons, the swords. This can also represent an energy vampire who unknowingly sucks the life from his victims by non-stop talking or complaining. This leaves others feeling drained or resentful. Do not avoid conflicts. You'll need to prepare. And if you're giving the silent treatment, that has to stop. This is your second card. Now this represents the energy that's crossing over your path. The Seven of Pentacles, Aquarius. This is earth energy. It represents waiting and having to have patience. This is assessment. It's the pause during the break. It's the harvest is still yet to come. You're reevaluating and stepping back and looking at what you've already accomplished. You're still waiting for success. Waiting for money to come in. It's pause and assessment, and you've been working on something for a while. You're looking back and rethinking about whether you're on the right path. Some readjustment may be needed. You're not failing, and you are learning. You're just questioning your standpoint and looking from a different perspective. It could be a difficult decision between security and risk. But do not stop for long, because all those past efforts will only come to fruition through consistent effort. This is the completion of a phase. Second guessing your efforts and taking stock of your progress. The Seven of Pentacles. You have the Four of Cups in your reading here. That could be someone regretting not taking the cup. It's a slow movement forward, like delays. And now your third card. And this is how it affects you. This is your attitude. Number 13 of the Major Arcana in the Rider-Waite deck. The Death card. This can be a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendants. There is a free birth chart calculator at the bottom of the description box. This is a change, not a card of actual death. It has to do with renewal and transformation, some kind of ending with a closure followed by regeneration. This change can be in the consciousness, could be the birth of new ideas, new opportunities. It would be after a time of pause and reflection and discovering what no longer fits. This is a dying away of old habits and old fears, or maybe even old hopes, and old ways of dealing with the world or old relationships. This new ending must be faced because you're about to enter a new dimension in your life. So you'll need to let go and let the universe, because if you resist, it will cause pain. This is transforming yourself and clearing away the old, the end of a cycle. Whatever stage in life ends, there's a need for mourning, and there's new life that follows this disintegration, and it is a transformation for the better, a metamorphosis of some sort. It's patterns that you once found workable that are no longer effective. So the old ways must first be destroyed to make way for the new that is coming into being. New energy. It's time to look for a new path. This new change brings liberation. This is a time to cut out what is unnecessary, like purge old belongings. Minimize your baggage. If you feel pain that is suffered from the effect of the death card, it's related to the unwillingness to surrender to the change. And now your fourth card. It's the position of the future. It's the outcome, the results, and the advice. The Four of Cups, Aquarius. This is water energy. You might have some dissatisfaction and content. You could be waiting for the right opportunity. You might be refusing an offer or not seeing the offer. You need to be open for room to grow, for something new to come in. You do have options. This offer, and you're contemplating joy. This is a rest, a withdrawal, that break. You could be feeling some indifference, some dissatisfaction, daydreaming. This could be withdrawal from an emotional situation and going within yourself. You might be tired of a situation. This is a voluntary withdrawal, like taking time out to contemplate and meditate on your emotions. Maybe you're tired of waiting for your money to come in. But the answers and the inspiration you need to go on, they are there for you. Do not sink into apathy. It will block you from seeing other emotional opportunities. So pay close attention to your dreams. They are messages, and watch for signs and synchronicities, and do not get stuck in your withdrawal. Find ways to move forward. This is waiting for something, turning things over in your mind, ruminating, overanalyzing, spinning your wheels. You might be doing things like demanding proof or distrusting others' attentions toward you. You might be procrastinating. Now, if you notice that offer, things can change. This is a divine offer, you guys. You need to look at it. And now here's your fifth card. It's the bottom of the deck card. The underlying issue. This is what's unseen. Number 2 of the major arcana in the Rider-Waite deck, the High Priestess. This is a card of emotions, hidden influences at work. This can be a Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Ascendants. This is a card of understanding and wisdom. This is something that you know, and you know that you're on the correct path. You yourself may also be of guidance to others, or you're currently in the process of receiving guidance from a wise woman. Perhaps it's the tarot reader. This is a person that can teach a new rhythm and a way of life. It deals with the revelation of hidden mysteries and unfolding of deeper sentiments. Scorpio. This could be a Scorpio. Or you might have it in your chart. But the Death card with the High Priestess, this is safety and protection in situations and places that are dangerous to other people. This is great personal power. This can also be an ecstatic experience. This person, they stare the death down without even breaking a sweat, because they know. And now here's your advice from the Oracle deck. Trust your vibes. Aquarius, call on your healer guides. Card number 14. Call on your healer guides. Although you may be challenged with a physical, emotional, or psychic imbalance at this time, do not fear. You have a team of divine healer guides committed to helping you. Turn your fears and concerns over to them and ask them to eliminate dissonance and disease in your body, mind, and spirit, whether known or unknown. If you have specific health problems, ask your healers to work on that part of your body or your mind. If you're concerned about the health of others, ask your healer guides to join with theirs to restore them to good health. Trust your guides and follow their lead. They work in many ways, but above all, they work with you to help yourself. They don't do the job of healing you alone, but assist you in taking a proactive role in your soul's well-being and your body's strength and vitality. You'll know when you're on the right track by the ease and grace in which things flow to you. Thanks, you guys, Aquarius. I hope you stay tuned in and leave me a comment or a thumbs up, and please subscribe. Now remember, what goes around comes around, and that's why I'm sending you out love and light and blessings. Thanks for watching.